football sometimes, so it wasn't around. But lots of times during the breaks, I would work at the store, bring back some beer,
But yeah. So it's not actually drinking, it's that noise that, like, I remember making that trek across
Clinking.
the clinking in the backpacks.
The
'cause
glass
none of us
books.
were
We used
supposed
to
be
call them glass books. No, I just have
Yeah.
my glass books with me at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And making the trek over because, you were just starting to get to know each other. And definitely one of my best memories of college. So that's that.
That's that then.
I think we're on to our last round then.
We must move on to the next round. And
Absolutely.
final round.
Our final round.
Yes.
One that we lovingly refer to as
3 sheets to the wind.
3 random questions.
3 random questions.
3 sheets to the wind, 3 random questions. We have had a few home brews, a few commercial brews, and now we're hoping that you will spill everything about your childhood to us.
Fair enough.
All right. So, back when you were a youngster living in the good old state of Massachusetts, before I met you, before your wife met you, before all of that occurred, what was your favorite cartoon?
Yep. This one I did hear, and I knew that was going to be a problem. I was an odd child, and I don't know if I was just sheltered or what, but I did not watch cartoons growing up. I was probably 5, and I was watching Sports Center. So, and I'm not making that up. Yeah, Sports Center, and then I remember back like half-day kindergarten. So like you'd go in, and then it was like mornings or afternoons, and we'd split part of the year. But I always remember watching like The Price is Right, and I don't know if you remember like Classic Concentration. You remember that game where you matched
Yeah.
pictures and you're trying to figure out what it should be? There were no cartoons in my life ever. I guess I'm
Wow.
kind of an oddball, but yeah. So
I'm just trying to think about what I'm going to put up on our show notes. You can find those at greatbeeradventure.com/010. We are into double digits here. And I'm just trying to figure out what kind of YouTube videos I will be putting up for you because...
well,
That'll be
nowadays I watch lots of cartoons with my children. So
Which
now,
ones do you find tolerable?
None of them really, but the kids' movies are actually not too bad, like Cars or Monsters Inc. Or
Oh,
of
some
those.
kid movies are made for adults.
Some of those are actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
The shows themselves are a little bit much, but their favorites right now, Harper is huge into Umizoomi. Team Umizoomi, yep.
Yeah.
And usually I am bought. Daddy, you bought. Me, Gio, Mommy, Millie.
I don't know exactly what those characters are. I have heard of the show, but I understand the being labeled. I'm often labeled myself. Normally I am, a snowman or a evil witch or a reindeer. So I get that. Sometimes I get to be a princess. Rarely, though.
Can't control the kids. They're gonna do what they want to do.
Absolutely. Okay, second question. What song do you have stuck in your head right now?
Pretty much all the songs from all of those kids shows.
Would you elaborate
No,
on
no,
those?
I will not, and I will not sing them. No. Yeah, that's pretty much constant, 24/7. Kids show theme songs.
What about, like, Jake and the Neverland Pirates? Could you tell me how that one goes?
Nope, I will not fall into this trap.
I tried.
Yeah.
I tried.
You
folks.
did? That was sort of clever.
It was kind of clever.
Didn't work, though.
It did work.
Yeah.
Is there a particular song that you do have? A particular theme song at this moment in time?
No, it's really, well, like I said, they're big into Umizoomi, so that kind of plays constantly in our house. It's always in the background, though. You get pretty good at tuning it out, sort of.
I don't know that.
But no, I still will not sing
I
it.
do
No.
not know
Yeah,
either.
you're gonna have to look it up.
I will
Right.
YouTube that one, put that
Thank
one
you.
up there, and then you can all get that stuck in your head as well.
Yeah.
And our final question. what is the best thing that you have had to eat this week?
So, Friday after work, I came home and Jack was obsessed. He was on a lobster kick, and so, and Jack likes
Jack's
cooking
a
the
5-year-old.
lobster. Yes, and he likes cooking the lobsters, playing with the lobsters, cleaning the lobsters. He doesn't actually like eating the lobsters, but I think he likes playing with them the most. And he said he was bugging the heck out of me to go get some lobsters. So we went to Hannaford and got some lobsters on Friday, and we had steamed lobsters.
And the question always is, what did you pair it with? Beer-wise.
Oh, that's a good question. I think Casey had a Sebago Simmer Down, and what did I have? Oh, I had Wormtown. We had some a growler left over in Wormtown, going back to the sort of Massachusetts theme. I'm lucky enough to have my dad smuggle up some Wormtown bee hoppy growlers, so I had some of that.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for not only sitting down with us, but being absolutely ridiculous and making a saltwater beer with us. Seawater, not even salt water. It's not like we just took water and salt. I went out and got it from the ocean. So we thank you for rolling with the punches.
I'm hoping you're not here so I can just put a couple tablespoons in.
Not happening.
Wait, I shouldn't have told you that, huh?
Right,
Not
we're going to leave a
happening.
camera
Yeah.
up somewhere hidden.
Yeah, it's already hidden. Look at it. He went inside.
I'm hoping that we're in the ballpark on the right amount. I think we're there, but we'll figure it out.
Why the heck not, right?
Sure.
Stay tuned. We will be bringing you information on how that all came together and the flavor of it on our Periscope account. You can find us at Great Beer Women. It'll be about a month from now, so stay tuned and we'll let you know how it goes. Let us try it before you try it, folks. This is the end of our series on the ingredients of beer and how they have come together. It's been a fun experience and a lot of new things, and we really appreciate Matt and his wife Casey and their children, which went to the beach today so that we could get this done. So thank you all so much, and we'll see you next time, folks. Cheers. Well, our beer still has a bunch of time left to go before it tastes any good. We'll continue to jump onto live video streaming platforms like Periscope and Blab to give you all updates. Head over to our show notes to learn more about both of those. You can find them at greatbeeradventure.com/010. While you are there, you can see what I put together for Matt's collection of YouTube videos. We will also be putting our prior Periscope videos onto YouTube. You can see all of those by going to greatbeeradventure.com/YouTube. See how we try to make everything super easy for you? While you're at our website, be sure to sign up for our newsletter. When you do, we will send you a free little gift. It's not quite as good as free beer, but it's close. Listener love today goes to Jay Chandonnet. He says, "Love beer? This is great. I get to hear women talk about beer. It is a very informative podcast that brings people from the beer industry on to discuss beer. Yay! Women in beer are great together." Well, Mr. Chandonnet, we certainly agree with you. I actually have heard a rumor that he will be starting a podcast with an amazing co-host. But more on that on another day. Thank you to all of our listeners, especially all of those that have taken the time to leave us a rating and review or to join our newsletter. We love feeling the love. And a special thanks to Matt and his family for welcoming us all into their home. Most of today's music is brought to you by Old Etc. To learn more about them, head on over to greatbeeradventure.com/music. We have new things coming your way every Friday, and we can't wait to share them with you. Today's episode was edited, produced, and a lot by me, Amanda. Thanks for joining us. Go subscribe, and we will see you next time. Cheers! Want to know more? Be sure to find us on Twitter and Instagram at Great Beer Women.
Make sure you head on over to greatbeeradventure.com/subscribe to subscribe. That way, you'll be the first to know when a new episode goes live. We would love it if you left a rating and review on your favorite podcatcher. Let's spread the word and get more people knowing about beer in the great state of Maine. Great Beer Adventure is part of Portland Roots Media.
What you're asking me to do is a little bit different. So, and I know nothing about this. Yes, nothing. Whatever I could find in like a week on the internet. So, from what I gather, what a lot of folks do with this is they mash and put it in a carboy or keg, and then they put the lacto, which is a bacteria as opposed to a yeast, keep it very warm for a period of a couple of days, keep tasting it, and it makes it sour quicker. And then you come back and you boil it. You basically boil like a normal batch would be, and then ferment it with yeast. But it's kind of backwards. It doesn't feel right. Yes. Yeah, I have no idea how this is going to go. Yeah. But the other option is I did see some folks who would pitch them both at the same time, the bacteria and the yeast. But that, from my understanding, is that can take months and months and months, 6 months, a year to get sour. So I don't think that's what we're... we gotta get some water warmed up. So do that.